Hey people, it is Friday, October the 1st, and the time is 12:44 in the afternoon, and the temperature is 17 degrees Celsius. And I'm here on Dupont Street, and I'll be walking along Dupont Street. I'm just a little bit west of Avenue Road here, and I'm approaching, I think, where Dupont meets. Well, I'm not sure actually. Let's find out what the street is up here. But I'll be walking west along Dupont to Bathurst, and then I'll take a turn north on Bathurst up to St. Clair Avenue. Now this little section of Dupont here is residential, but it does kind of convert to a more commercial street just up ahead. Alright, Davenport Road, that's what that street is up ahead. I knew that. Oh, there's an old classic Corvette. Guy's taking his toy out for a ride. Corvette says the license plate. Alright, now here's Davenport Road. Towards downtown. So let's begin our journey down Dupont Street. This street is a bit of a mishmash. Parts of it are residential, parts of it are commercial, and parts of it are industrial. And sometimes all three right next to one another. Here's St. George Street. Head south along there, eventually you'll hit Bloor Street, and then you'll head into the University of Toronto campus. And we're kind of skirting along the northern edge of the Annex neighborhood, which would be these areas to the south of Dupont. And to the north is the Casa Loma area, and actually you can see the top of Casa Loma peeking up there in the distance. This is a time when I wish I had the zoom feature on this camera. But I'm sure you can make it out, that turreted castle-looking structure popping up above that boxy building. We might get another look at it as we walk further west. So this isn't a solidly built up commercial street in the same way that Bloor Street or College or Queen or even St Clair Avenue are. This one, as I mentioned, is a bit more gappy in spots. It's not really known as a popular street for pedestrians to stroll along. But it does have some cool stuff on it. There's Nancy's Cheese and Bell's Bakery. And what's that? The Backyard Smokehouse. And here's Dupont Subway Station. This is over on the University Spadina line, or branch, I guess you could say, of Line 1. And there you can see more of Casa Loma now. And there's a look down Spadina Road, and the CN Tower makes an appearance. No. Okay. The guy just asked if I was Johnny Strides. Although if he watches Johnny's channel, he's surely seen me a number of times. Well, maybe he's not a regular viewer of his channel. Is this roti cuisine of India? That sounds good. I like Indian roti. And there's another shot of Casa Loma. I think it just looks cool the way it just sort of juts up there above the tree line. It is up on top of a bit of a ridge. Let's go behind here. I find oftentimes these drivers are so busy looking for oncoming car traffic, they don't notice a person might be walking in front when they decide to suddenly pull out. Here's Brunswick Avenue. That's one of the more recognizable street names in the Annex neighborhood to the south here. Creed's Coffee Bar. That's a rather ungainly looking building, but it seems busy enough. Lots of parking. It looks like there's apartments attached here. It's sort of like a strange old warehouse building that maybe was converted to apartments and then added a commercial space. Nord Bistro. And that old building looks a bit worse for wear. And here's a new mid-rise residential building. There's a number of these that have popped up along Dupont Street in the last few years. And further up Dupont, there are some taller ones. And here's another cute little bar, cafe, craft kitchen and bar. Okay. Here's Albany Avenue. I believe this is the street that Jane Jacobs lived on for decades, up until her death. She was a famous urbanist and author. And activist, championing urban issues. She was one of the people who spearheaded the fight against the extension of the Spadina Expressway southward through this area. And here is Bathurst Street. So this is where I'll be turning north. Let's take a peek south down Bathurst. And here's the CP rail line. This rail line is part of the reason why Dupont Street had a lot of industrial activity and still does to some extent. Back alley barbell. Interesting. Yeah, that's true, I would say. And there's a huge Toronto Transit Commission facility. I don't know if it's the Hillcrest Maintenance Facility. It sounds familiar. So I've got a nice uphill walk ahead of me right here. And I see construction up ahead. So I may come across yet another obstructed sidewalk. I don't know if I can get around here. Well, looks like I can. Here we are at Davenport Road again. This Davenport Road sort of takes a big bend. As it travels eastward in this direction, it suddenly veers southward, and that's where I crossed it near the beginning of the video. And I'm still going uphill. You'll find this hill on a number of north-south streets. Avenue Road and Yonge Street both have a similar hill. And that will take you to Casa Loma. That's a nice old building. We are approaching St. Clair Avenue. There's a nice old apartment building. And the Bathurst Apartments. And the next major intersection after this one is St. Clair. But I think to end the video, I'm gonna just veer over here to Vaughan Road. Let's look south. So I want to get a look at Dutch Dreams ice cream parlor. I don't think I've actually gotten a look at it on video before, or in any of my videos. This is one of the more popular ice cream shops in the city. I saw a ranking though on the Toronto subreddit recently, ranking the best ice cream parlors in the city. And this one, although it gets a lot of hype, was actually rather far down the list. But there's no doubt that it's popular, and on a hot summer day there are lineups just waiting to get their taste. And they certainly look the part. Trying to get out of the sunlight here. Hey, there's olive oil. Well, I suddenly have a hankering for a banana split. There's Dutch Dreams. You know, I've still never tried it. I've always been content just to buy a box of ice cream sandwiches at the grocery store.
Yeah, it could be first.
here we are at St. Clair Avenue. So this is where I'm going to wrap up the video. Hope you enjoyed the walk along Dupont Street to begin with. Just a bit west of Avenue Road, and then heading west along Dupont to Bathurst Street, and then north up Bathurst into the Hillcrest neighborhood here, ending at St. Clair Avenue and Vaughan Road. So let me know your thoughts, leave a comment and like and share, and if you enjoyed, subscribe by all means if you want, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal and via my merch store. And you can also find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue.